Hey guys, it's TheCardists and welcome back to this deck war today. In today's deck war, I'm going to be reviewing the Bicycle Gold playing cards versus the Arcane playing cards Gold. So two kind of golden decks, and I thought, why not? So a bit of information on these decks. Now the Gold Arcane has metallic gold ink, and it's obviously not real gold, just to get it out there. It's one of USPC's first casino kind of style decks. On the Illusionist, they said it's one of the printed style of it. There was actually 5,000 decks printed, and there will be no more to be printed ever, because the USPCC actually destroyed the printing plates, so they're no longer. There's actually 1,000 in kind of circulation at the moment as well, but I'm guessing that's gone down as well. And also it's by Illusionist, as you know. Now the Gold Bicycle, bit of information on that. It was made in 2014. It's from Elite Playing Cards. It was on Kickstarter, and they were asking for $15,000, and they hit $79,000. So a ridiculous amount there, and there was actually 5,000 decks printed, and it's a gold foil as well. So two good contenders, but let's have a look at the Gold Arcane first. Okay, so as you can see on the front, it has Arcane playing cards, and it has this nice ship. As you can see, you probably already know there's different colours. There's red, black, white, and you probably already know about all the additions of this. You can see it has nice gold kind of swirly lines there on this ship with all the flags, with like the ancient Egypt on these sails, with all these dark like shadowing behind. On the side as well, it has air cushion finish, made in the USA. And on the other side as well, it has Arcane playing cards with the detailing there of gold to make it stand out from the other Arcanes. Then on the bottom it has Illusionist, and it just has some copyright information there that's just quite standard. And then you get at the top a custom seal that's really like intricate. That when you have the deck, but mine obviously it's been pulled off when I received it. But you can see when you actually get the deck, it comes with a really beautiful seal. Continues, as you can see, with like these sails around the outside, and it continues the whole way. And then you get the standard Arcane back, but what they've done is change it. As you can see, it's a mirrored back. They have the sails there and there, but they've actually got golds in certain parts of the deck to make it stand out, to make it pop, and all round it's an absolutely beautiful back design. You can see as well, it has just a lot of detailing around the deck, and all round it's a nice gold deck, I guess. But what's the Bicycle Gold deck like? Okay, so let's have a look at the Bicycle Gold playing cards. Now as you can see, these have more of a matte finish tuck case with the gold foil printed on top. You can see how it consists of these really like circly lines that go around to form the Ace of Spades, so a lot more like abstract in a way than the Arcanes were, because it's just a lot more going on with the Ace. As you can see, despite this is an Ace, this one is just more, it pops more, and it has gold playing cards, and this deck consists of no ink whatsoever, and all it is all printed in gold foil. So you can see on the sides where it has gold with this absolutely beautiful artwork design on the side there, and the exact same on the other side. On the bottom it has some copyright information, the United States Playing Card Company, made in the USA, and on the top it has gold playing cards, and there is the sticker seal there with a nice Ace of Spades reveal, just an Ace of Spades there on the seal, and it's got gold going around the seal as well. You can see as well it has air cushion finish. Let's get that to focus there. Sorry. There you go. Whoop, there it goes. Where's it going to load? Give it a second, guys. It does like to work. There you go. Air cushion finish cards, and it has the Ace of Spades there. You can see it has a nice border that goes around the deck with the reveal of the back design. If you're familiar with the Elite playing cards, that's what they tend to do. But this is just a air cushion finish. But how is it going to compare to the Arcane deck? But let's have a look at the Arcane first. Okay, so as you can see with the Gold Arcane, now first off, I'm not a big fan of the gold on this one. It seems like a bit browny gold. It doesn't look very like as gold as you would expect. It's a bit like, oh, is that it? And for a deck to be worth this much, in a way, you would expect it to be better, but that's just me. Now this deck comes with two things. It comes with an Illusionist card. They've colorized it to make it look Illusionist-y, colory. And you can see here as well, just a double backer that's quite standard. You also receive two jokers, and it's of this kind of demon or whatever the hell, is a girl coming out of this portal, and it has Arcane, and then you have a free hearts reveal there. So you get a free of hearts reveal, but very cool the way they've done that. Really weird jokers, but I guess that's just how they want to do them. But you know, I'm not a big fan of those. Then you get the Ace of Spades, and this is what I really like. I think it's a really unique, and you would recognise the Ace if you were a magician. It has Arcane playing cards, and it's faded on the pips. You can see it's faded, and it has this really beautiful Ace, and it's faded. It has this very dark theme going on. You can see with the pips, bang, they're very light. I would have liked to see this gold here, like a big bang, and you can see it's very bright, very reflective with the ink printing there, but you can see the pips on the outside are actually faded, so that is a bonus if you're into that. You can see you get the whole way through, and then you get sort of royalty as well, and it has Jack, Queen, King, and you can see the Jack, Queen, King even look quite cool, the smoky effect with the hats, like the ribbons around them, they're all gold, and you can see it consists with like the ribbons theme that goes around with that writing on it, all round very nice. You can see with the hearts as well, you get the exact same thing. The hearts, you can see are printed the same, but then the pips are actually red for this. I think it would have been nice if they were gold, continued the whole way through, because it's just like bang. But it's up to them, I guess. It's pretty nice though. You can see the red does pop on the black, just like the Black Tigers did as well, but the pips are still red, gold there. And you get the whole way through, and then you get standard Ace. The club, the King of Clubs, for some reason I really like. It's just one of my, when I think of this deck, I think of the King of Clubs, and for some reason. But you can see the whole way through, same idea, just the gold standard bicycle pips, and then the same with the diamonds as well, like the same with the hearts. But all around it is a very nice deck of cards. But really, what's this deck like if it's compared to the gold deck? Now remember, this deck is air cushion finish as well, so maybe that's going to be testing because they're both air cushion finish. So let's have a look at the gold playing cards. Okay, so let's have a look at the gold deck. Now, as you can see straight away from the back, when you pop this out, you can see it's a lot more colourful, but not... It's a really nice shade of gold, and there is a lot going on in the back design. A lot more than the Arcane did. You can see it has a very thin border, which makes for an absolutely amazing fan. And it has a nice scroll work. The mirrored image, if you flip this around, it's identical if you flip it through. That's what I like as well. And this deck is just amazing. You see the amount of artwork that's going on in the back design. It's just crazy the amount they can fit onto one single, you know, small little card. You can see the whole way through, this deck is a fully custom deck of cards. Apart from the royalty, they're just a bit standard, but you can see it's a fully custom deck apart from the royalty. But I'll explain why I think it's not a fully custom deck in a way. But you receive in this deck a few things. You receive an elite playing cards, advertisement card, and you receive a blank card. So what this means is you can just do blank fans, I guess. But you can see in the far back, it has, this is what you see in actually the back. The cards are printed with this like image on the back in the foreground that's faded. So you can see as well, it just has this nice artwork and this little border that goes around all the cards. That is a different shade, it's like different shades of gold, and it's like a frame to the cards. It's like to show how artistic it is. You can see you get two jokers, they're both facing different directions. I'm trying to spot a reveal, and I cannot see if there's a reveal in this. Not from what I can see, I don't see a reveal. So if there is one, let me know, but I can't see it there. But then you get to the Ace of Spades, and you can see it has bicycle gold. Really stands out. You can see the background faded there, and the ace is faded. But the pips are quite cool as well, and I really think they're stunning there. And you see the whole way through, it's just this custom pip placement the whole way through like that as well. Really like that one for the sevens. I think that's amazing. And the same for just the Jack, Queen, King. You can see Jack, Queen, King, really cool. You can see the royalty for this is quite unique. In a way they've colorized it to be gold, but they're still just bicycles. So, You can see you get 4 custom aces in this. Ace, 2, 3, 4 with the custom pip placements as well. And the same with the Jack, Queen, King. A lot of artwork is actually going on in this deck, so that's a bonus. The whole way through, same on the clubs as well, they continue with the same like theme, same kind of gold, and that's always good, and the pit placements match, and you always get like 4 custom aces, and that's a bonus. And it's the same with the hearts, with the custom hearts, and you can see like there are scroll work designs, there's little like parts of it, and it's made to look just like this with the amazing kind of holes. Very unique, but awesome. But all around it is a very nice deck of cards. It is borderless really. It doesn't have like a white border going around, so for when you do a fan it does look absolutely amazing. But let's actually look at what the Arcane deck is like for handling. Okay, so let's go on with the handling of this deck. So first off, you can see the deck can ripple easily. It is an air cushion finish, so obviously it will do. It's not, you know, printed by, you know, a rubbish company. It is printed by the USPCC, so it will handle really good, and there'll be no issues with this. You can see even doing at most everything with this deck will be pretty good. cutting with this deck as well has no issues, and even doing a fan is just, it looks quite a bit clumped now, but when you first get it is alright. It's not the best for fanning, and you can see even when you do a giant fan, it doesn't look too bad in a giant fan, I'd say. Not the best obviously, but it's not like the worst deck of all time in kind of the fanning era, so not bad. We can also do one-handed Charlier cuts as well, and card reductions with this deck. You can see just like that, and we can do double lifts and colour changes. So all around this deck does do pretty well, and it's a decent deck to have if you're a card collector. And this deck you probably already have in your collection if you're a card collector or you're just a card enthusiast. So this deck is pretty cool. You can probably get it on eBay, but let's have a look what the gold deck is like for handling. Okay, before I forget to mention it, I forgot to do the dribbles for this deck as well. This deck can dribble quite easily, and springing as well. This deck, it has no issues there. So that is a bonus. It's really good to know if this deck can spring, because you want to show it off. You want to be able to show this deck off. But we'll move on to the gold bicycle deck, and you can see straight off on the back, it looks a lot more colourful in a spring, and it looks a lot more brighter and a lot more gold. So that's also a bonus. You can see dribbling as well. This deck has no issues. There is no issues with that. And even just doing a couple of cuts with this deck when I've just cleared this massive pile up. Here you go. You can see just doing a couple of cuts to this deck is easy. No problems there. Even a fan. Just look at that. How nice is that fan? We can even do a giant fan as well, because I know a lot of you are big fans out there. Ha ha ha. Joking. That was a bit of a cheesy joke. But you can see doing a giant fan doesn't look too bad. A lot better than the Arcane does. The artwork on this deck is a lot more improved, I would say, but this deck is a lot more older. Sorry, younger, sorry. The designers, obviously, a lot more decks now are a really like exquisite design. So for something like this to come in the market, it had a lot on its plate, but obviously you understand why it went for so much, because, and I revealed that double lift and all that, but it doesn't really matter. But all around it is a really nice deck of cards. There's no issues with this, I would say, but I'm not a big fan of the faces. Some of them just a royalty, but let's have a look which one is my favourite deck and why. Okay, so which one is my favourite and why? And I'm going to have to say, honestly, the Gold Arcane is a nice deck of cards and all, but it's going to have to be the Bicycle Gold. Now, the only reason I picked this deck is not just because of the Arcane, for some reason, it's a bit more plainer, but I think just the back design really threw me to it, and the way it handles and looks, it's a lot more like a stunning deck compared to a lot of decks. This one, I really like. I think the faces are really cool. The royalty I'm a bit disappointed with. They could have customised them. It would have just made it a lot more better. They had £75,000, I'm sure, $75,000, sorry, and I'm sure they could have, you know, invested in the royalty as well a bit more. But all around, this is a awesome deck of cards to have, and trust me, I recommend it. But I wish that this deck was more, you know, on the royalty side. The Arcane, a bit disappointing, it's a bit boring, I would say, but it's a nice deck of cards, so I like some of the pips, but a lot of it's just, you know, what would you have? This one stands out to me. This one is a nice back design, but it's just this one stands out to me. But thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, give the video a big old like just down there. Click subscribe just up there, and check out previous video just up there. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure you also comment down below what you thought of this deck wall and what you would like to see in the next deck wall. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope the new microphone also made an improvement, because for some reason I sound like a girl on camera. I could put a man voice on, but you know, that's basically it. I'm gonna go now. So that's it, guys. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.